Hey internet, so lovely bank holiday weekend here. God, don't you just love bank holiday weekends? Lovely barbecue yesterday with some friends, lovely drinks, and oh, great. Anyway, so yesterday I had a bit of a clear out of the garage and got all the bikes out so I could really give it a good clean because it's a bit messy in here. I'm really stuck for room. You know, and if you think we're still one bike down, so you know, with the 5 that are in here at the moment, it's quite tight for space. Anyway, the little 400, the red one that's coming up for sale shortly, had that running yesterday. Runs lovely, really does. Just needs a bit of a run out, you know, to really give it a bit of a clear out. Anyway, so I've got a few bits and pieces I need to do that just to finish it off ready for the MOT, which I'll hopefully get done this week. And they are, I need a return spring for the centre stand, and there's no headlight, there's no side light in the headlight at all. So I thought, well, we've got tons of spares. And if you remember, I sort of put them all away quite quickly when we got them, just so I could clear the decks and make some space. So I thought, well, I'll start going through a few of the boxes. I should have everything I need here, really, without resorting to buying anything off eBay. So yeah, I thought, well, I'll have a bit of a rummage through the parts, see what we've got, and you know, maybe I'll start to get some on eBay as well for sale. Not sure yet, just all depends how time pans out. It's been a really nice, relaxing bank holiday weekend so far, and I haven't done any bike stuff, but yeah, I'm off all week, so we'll get some done. So let's have a bit of a rummage through the parts bins and see what we've got. Okay, thanks very much. Well, that's been really productive actually. So the things I needed to find, as I mentioned before, was a side light for the front headlamp, a return spring for the, or the spring for the centre stand, and also I'd forgotten until I saw them, but I needed a couple of rear foot pegs for the 400 that's going for MOT. And more importantly, not just the foot pegs, but the little spring mechanism there, that holds it in place and clicks it when they return. So I found them, so that's all good. I think what I'm going to do is, if I can be asked, I think we need to do an auto-jumble. This is the sort of stuff that's only worth anything to somebody who wants it, isn't it? And I know that sounds maybe a bit ridiculous, but if you're building a 600R up or a 400R and you can't find the parts you need, well, you might just find it in these boxes that I've got full of parts. We've got cylinder heads, everything, as you know, suspension, foot hangers, lights, full set of body panels. Yeah, okay, they all need painting, and some of the body panels are a bit crap, because it's like these, we've got a few side panels, no lugs at all. So I'm sure there's a few of you out there that think, oh, that's no problem, I could soon fix that. But these are getting harder to get hold of, aren't they? So, the radiator's obviously knackered. I mean, my wife's just said to me, why haven't you got a scrap bin on the go? Because some stuff is clearly knackered, but it's just all been kept. But there's a ton of stuff that's going to be worth something to someone. So yeah, maybe we do need to do an auto-jumble and, just, take what, people offer for it, really. I could do the space. A little bit of cash wouldn't go amiss, to help out with the bikes and what have you. But yeah, so I'm going to sort through it a bit more. I'm going to get a bit of a screws and bolts tin on the go, because that's always handy, isn't it, when you're rebuilding anything and you desperately want to try and match a bolt. Well, there's just loads in the bottom of these boxes, so I'll put all of them in a one container if I don't shoot them all over the garage floor first. But there's electrical stuff as well. I mean, I thought that was a bit of a find. It's a fuse box for a 400. It's been bought off eBay, I imagine. Yeah, okay, it's sort of got a bit of tape on the front holding it together there, but all the connectors look good. It's quite clearly not been used since he bought it. Like I say, probably an eBay special. Well, I'm sure that's worth something to somebody. So yeah, we'll have to do that. So I'll also separate out the electrical stuff like this, like this igniter I found, and there's a starter solenoid and coils and HT leads and that. I mean, I was struggling around for a HT lead, if you remember, the other week, and ended up pinching one off the track bike. So I think, yeah, I'll try and get an electricals box together. I mean, I don't know how, or if at all, if anything like this is worth anything to anyone. I mean, you can quite clearly see how pitted it is if you look up. The rust there is really bad. But do you re-chrome these, or can people re-chrome these? I mean, it looks straight as you like. It's not been damaged, or I mean, I know I'm only looking sort of along it by eye, but I've got a pretty good eye for things like this, and I can't see that it's had any sort of impact damage. I would imagine it's been replaced because of all this rust and it ripping the seals out. But if it can be recoated or re-chromed, then maybe that's worth something to somebody. It's not really a raise money exercise, although money's nice, but it's certainly a got to get rid of it because I need the space sort of exercise. So yeah, I'll sort it out into bits and different boxes, and then I'll go and have a look online, see if I can find the next auto-jumble. I think they do a big one in Stafford every now and again, so I'll have a look at that. But if you know of any West Midlands auto-jumbles, not too far, I don't want to be travelling all day to get there, but if you do, drop me a comment in the section below. I'd really appreciate it. It'd be a big help, that would. Okay, well I'll carry on sorting this out. Then I've got my parts fixing the 400, which I'll either do later today or in the morning. And let's think about getting that down for MOT, eh? I'm really looking forward to getting out on that and comparing it to the performance of the 600. I've got quite a bit of experience on the 600s, you know, only because I've had a few of them, so I know what to expect when I get on a 600. But the 400, never ridden one, so it'd be interesting to see, you know, how much difference there is power-wise on it. So I'll go pro up for that, and you know, when I take it down for an MOT, we'll go out on that all together. So great. All right, see you in a bit. Thanks a lot.